Welcome back, friends, to another Age of Mythology Extended Edition match. I'm going to be playing against a fairly challenging AI from the Antisthenes mod on the Steam Workshop. Definitely something worth picking up if you want to take your game to the next level. They're good to practice on. If you get a friend, you guys can team up against them. And it's not like the regular AI in the extended edition, that just comes with the game. They're super hard. And each god is kind of different, right? So like in 1800, I don't know, like I'm playing against Ra here as Oranos. So like in 1800 Ra or Norse player, like they produce military, they fight you, they do some pretty smart stuff, they expand a lot. It's fairly challenging, but some of the gods, like the Chinese gods, for instance, Fuji, I think I played against, it was like World War Z, man. Like there was so many fucking scout cavalry and different units, just like I could not produce enough. So I don't know if it's necessarily super fair how each of the gods play out on the different difficulties, especially the 1900s. Like, it's almost impossible to fight against the 1900 Hades. If you can do it, like, send me the replay. I want to watch that shit. I want to take some notes. I don't think it's possible. It's ridiculous how fast they produce units and expand. It's kind of insane. But in this match, I'm going to be going up against an 1800 Ra. Pretty challenging. I made some, pretty bad mistakes, and I think it'll be a nice learning lesson. I did come out on top at the end. Spoiler alert. But again, yeah, I did make a lot of mistakes, and I want to showcase that. So going for the water build, I tried some different ones with varying success against different AIs. And by varying success, I mean varying degrees of loss. So I went back to my coaching video with Rappel. You can check that out on the YouTube. I made a playlist, which you can find on the channel. And I just took the build order that he gave me on there, and it's pretty good. It works fairly well to expand your fishing economy fairly early and get up a decent age up. Got some idle oracles here. I do eventually control group these in the early game to 1, 2, and 3, just to make sure I am efficiently scouting, because there's a lot of downtime here with them not doing anything that they could be scouting, and I could be getting pertinent information before I age up and switch those 1, 2, and 3 hotkeys to my temple and different control groups for my military. So that was a mistake. I messed up the build order here. The manor was supposed to come earlier. Instead, I was waiting for this next citizen to pop out before I built the second manor. That kind of fucked that up in creating the build order for myself, which I remedied here. It's a little bit of a delay. Sad face. Gonna be queuing up some more fishing ships here in a second. Again, still the oracles, so idle. It's so funny watching this in the replay, because it's like, it seems so simple, right? Like, dude, your oracles are idle. Like move them. Like they're right there, right? It's so easy. But there's just so much going on. Even though it doesn't seem like a lot's going on, there's so much going on. I'm staring at the build order. I'm trying to manage the building of the fishing ships, trying to make sure everything's all right. And finally, now I catch it. I start to rotate the oracles to get some more info. And what I want to do is I want to get a little bit of the lay of the land and see where the fishing spots are, see where the different gold mines are and the different hunt areas are. Now, I'm not thinking about gold mines as a win condition at this point. I'm thinking more about just training myself to get the build order down. But in hindsight, this is good. I need to be focusing more on where are all the gold mines and how do I prevent my enemy from getting the gold mines. And I do an okay job applying pressure in the classical and heroic age to his gold mines, but then I kind of fall off, and you'll see why. More fishing ships coming out, getting some delicious fish. I don't know what fish are in the Mediterranean. What are these? What is this? Salmon? Tuna? What's going on there? It's good. Continuing to build up. Now this build order has you building, I think, about 7 or 8 citizens. I wonder if you could trim it down to age up faster. I don't know what the significance of that would be, like how helpful that would be. This is the one I got from Rappel, and served me fairly well. I don't know how good it is against, rushes or if again, there's more value that you can kind of squeeze out from doing an earlier advance. Interesting to think about. Just making more ships, getting all the food, scouting out, seeing where everything is. Water maps are more difficult since I've been practicing with them. I was just practicing on land, like only, for a while there, and then I'm like, okay, to get ready for Retold and get ready for the ladder experience, like my ladder experience is not always going to be just land maps, as I featured in one of my last uploads. I fought on Anatolia. Now, both of us didn't realize it was a water map. Nobody built docks, which was great. But I did get a water map, and that's going to happen. So I need to train for that. And it's a lot harder, though, because you have 2 different militaries that you're managing. You're managing this water, your navy, trying to shut down his docks, his fishing, and then you're managing your main military to push on land to deny his gold gathering and harass his wood line. Oh, there's so much. So it's such a beautiful game because there's so many moving pieces and elements and things you got to be aware of. And the most valuable resource, in my opinion, your attention, is constantly being put to the test. So now I'm aging up through Prometheus. I'm going to be moving these food villagers to wood and gold, getting my economic guild to get pickaxe and hand axe. My scouting's a little off these oracles. This could be more optimized. That's okay. I don't know what are they going for I think they're going for this caribou. Continuing to age up. I think I catch this and fix it to spread them out a little bit better. I think I bring this one down more. We'll see. Putting more manners down because I don't want to get housed. It's a fucking horrible feeling. It's so bad. This is good by me. I think I even build that one was new, or was that one already there? I can't remember. I think I built another fucking house too. Okay, I'm seeing his obelisk. What I could be doing right now is moving these oracles up closer to get a better read on where is his, where's his stuff? Where are his gold mines? I'm neglecting to do this in my game, and that's something I need to work on, is getting better scouting information. Seeing his pharaoh come up. I actually don't see this, but, now I see this in the fucking replay. I also don't catch that he's going to be expanding down here. I'm going to catch that soon. All right, putting down some military barracks, some counter barracks. And I believe I'm also starting to train up. Nope, just getting more fishing ships. I think I'm going to switch over to getting some arrow ships. What are they called for the Atlanteans? Briremes, I think. I believe I'm going to start getting those here in a second once I max out these fishing spots. Now I'm moving my oracles around, trying to get a better read. I feel like this could still be a lot better. Setting my Prometheus up here to bust down this obelisk. Starting to get Murmillo out. Getting the purse scene for the fishing ships to make them a lot better. And now, nope, still getting fishing ships. I'm going to switch over pretty soon here. Got some idle ships. I should catch those in a moment. our Ra friend is continuing to just put some walls up around his towers. What is this? He's going to be sending some military over here to fight against the Promethean, which is unwise. His fishing ship game is just terrible, but because he's an advanced AI, I don't know if his production's just up. I'm not sure. It feels like his production's more multiplied, or he's just faster. I mean, definitely faster. He's doing all the different things you need to do at once. Okay, now starting to get some biremes out, rallied down here. Should be moving out down there here in a second. I did Valor up. Upgraded one of my citizens, this one. And now I'm starting to push out to be aggressive and fight his military. Yeah, getting some good stabs in. Those spearmen messed that Promethean up. Man. Harassing my oracles. Good job, computer. I'm housed. I should catch that here in a moment. Yep. What I really should be doing is canceling building this barracks and just making this one, these two first. But it's okay. Gonna do 2 manors just to help me not get housed later. Do lose that oracle. I was not paying attention. Now the biggest mistake I make in this game, and another thing I need to work on, another facet of my game I need to develop, is that I lose so much military because I'm jumping back and forth to managing like my navy, managing my economy, and I'm just like losing so many resources with my units just like wandering into his town centers and guard tower or watchtower fire. It's insane how much I'm going to lose. You're going to see that. Grabbing the medium infantry and medium archer upgrade to make my units that much stronger. He already has medium axemen. He might even have medium spearmen. Where's the spearman at? Where are they at? He only has 1 military barracks. Good. Heroed up that oracle. I'm getting the alluvial clay upgrade for the Prometheans, which makes them their health stronger, and starting to pump out Prometheans to help bust this tower down. I move the Terma closer to the watchtower so it can't fire on the Terma. There's a minimum range, I just learned this. There's a minimum range on the watchtowers where they can't fire at things right below them unless you get the much later upgrade for the oil that they can pour, the hot oil they can pour on people. I'm getting harassed here. Somebody been wanting to fix my rally point over here to just kill this little spearman. It's annoying spearman. I don't actually get the tower down. Survives with 3 HP. I'm going to want to fix that here in a second. So funny. I'm going to catch that in a second, but I lose a lot just because I wasn't really paying attention there. I'm not really countering this effectively, right? Axeman, very good against Murmillo. I still haven't killed that tower. So sad. Gathering up a nice little fleet of Bareems, which I will send up here soon. Just to scout, see what's going on, see how much he has. Still haven't sniped this tower, and it's now being rebuilt. Oh my god, can I please kill this? Very sad. Our Ra friend is going up to the heroic age. And I am floating a ton of wood, and I don't catch this. This is the second big mistake I'm making, is I'm not catching wind of like how much resources I'm floating. Like I could be taking, a couple of these wood citizens and maybe putting them, I don't know, starting to eat these cows because I'm still not getting enough fish. I could be making more fishing ships up here, but mainly I want to just secure navy since I have a lot of fishing ships already. But I could be making more or putting more citizens on berries, starting to eat the cows. Here we go. Losing military, fighting under town center, because I'm focusing on the navy and focusing on the economy, and I'm just gonna lose a lot. Like, am I, smacking some villagers around? Yes, but this is not good. Fighting under the town center, not good. So I catch this, bring him back, but this is gonna happen a lot, and I'm gonna lose a lot because of that. I'm going to heroize some units here. There we go. Just to help take down the scarab. Which is okay. Here are the biremes. I need to cancel. I have some idle ones. I need to cancel the production of these because I feel like that's a lot. I don't need that many. That's probably the third mistake I make, is just floating a lot of naval military when he is not fighting me. He's not pushing me. I don't really need to make this. I think an online match against a real human opponent, that's going to be different. He's going to be pushing me with ships. So I think this is okay. Okay, starting to harass his gold. This is good. He's a shockwave, trying to get a couple more villager kills. I didn't really capitalize on that, really. Right? The ones that I shockwave lived. I guess that one's going to die if I catch it. Am I going to catch it? I'm not going to catch it. So, kind of poor use of shockwave. I'm trying out a new custom hotkeys to allow me to cycle through my military buildings, which I will do at some point to kind of optimize my military production. Starting to wall off so I don't get this trickle of his Egyptian fucking military coming in. I could have done this earlier. Floating a shit ton of resources here. So many resources. I should be spending these on military upgrades, economic upgrades. Again, lost a lot of military there just because I was not looking. I see that he has a new town center, so now I'm thinking about getting my own town centers. I have now canceled production on 2 docks now. Unless I just built these with that citizen. Maybe I just built these, never mind. I just built these to help optimize the fishing so they don't have to travel as far to drop off to this one dock. That was good. I think I should have done that a lot earlier. Kind of messed that up in the build order. This is okay. Not pressuring his gold mines anymore. That's what I really should be doing, is putting pressure on this gold mine. I did come up here with some Terma. Just to try to raid. I need to bring these back down over here to prevent him from mining gold. I should be moving this oracle maybe here, just to get vision on what he's doing, and bring another oracle up here. Maybe one over here. Ramming galleys, very good from our opponent here. They do really good damage against the arrow ships. Coming back in to try to deny this building. Kill the priest, please. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Kill the priest. He's sending some villagers over here to how much does he do versus? Does it show me where it does? It doesn't show me. Just 8 hack damage. He's coming over here to destroy this settlement. It's hilarious how he instantly knows that this is fucking coming up. I love that. So funny. And he is going to destroy it, unfortunately, but that's all right. He's also trying to deny this one. I'm going to move some military over here to fix that. Have some idle economic units, citizens. Have a lot of idle bareems here. Sad face to that. Okay, now we're going to clean this up so we can get this fixed. I should be taking these Terma over here to deny this. Didn't really catch that, though. I did find time to age up through Hyperion. I believe I also got some no armory upgrades yet. I should be getting those. I am just floating a shit ton of resources, and that's another big mistake I made. So we have letting military die needlessly, letting the Navy be idle, and just having too many Navy. That's what I caught it right there. I caught it. I'm like, I have way too much Navy. He has nothing fighting me. So I kill a bunch of my Navy, and I cancel production, I think, altogether. Right? Cancel there. Cancel there. Anything here? Cancel there. Kill those. Waste of resources, yes. But I need the population put into military because I'm losing so much military, running into his fucking town centers. I'm floating so many resources, just not good. I need to think about getting some armory upgrades soon. I should not be floating these resources. I need to also correct the fact that I have so much fucking food. Or, excuse me, so much fucking wood and not enough food. I have, like, no food. So now I'm starting to fix that by putting citizens onto the hunt. Idle Promethean. Keep denying this, my friend. Very good. Bareem's doing nothing here. I see that he's now building this town center down here. I want to fix that. Slowly chipping away with the citizen. That's not going to be enough, though. I need to bring military down there. I don't know if I catch that in time. I also have a hotkey to cycle through idle military. I think I do that at some point here to fix these idle units. Throwing down some more military barracks because I need more military. And I see that he's starting to pump out units from the Migdal, like the cavalry here, which are very good against archers, and cavalry. Didn't know they're also good against cavalry. Do termite count as cavalry? No, they count as archers. Right? Let me see the sub. Yeah. Good. So, this is good. That wolf almost fucking killed me because I didn't realize it was attacking me. So now I'm moving this citizen over so I don't lose it and take advantage of the fact that it's a better citizen. Running into town. Our watchtower, guard tower fire once again. Love it. He's putting down a lot more docks. This is crazy. I should be sending some more ships down here. Just look at that. He's just building so many. It just costs like a lot just to micromanage. Like if I want to individually shoot down these different workers, it's super annoying. He's also going to throw up towers and migdals like that one. Also super annoying. Bringing my Narid over here. Yes, losing more units under guard tower fire. Trying to manage my economy. So now I'm starting to get the fishing upgrade. Switching over into siege bareems to fire against the different buildings and towers and stuff, which is not really going to be effective, though, because the range is not super great. Getting some aeroship upgrades, economy upgrades, getting the military upgrades very late. Should have done this ages ago, but they are, they're getting there. I do have my next town center. I'm going to be wanting to train units from that here in a second. Send some military down here to deny this. Thank God it didn't get up. If they had a pharaoh there and more villagers, that would have been up much, much sooner. Training more military. Very nice. Starting to put up a palace. So we can start getting out destroyers. And I'm going to want to shift into Arcus destroyers. But I'm actually going to let the Murmillo keep coming out just because I see he's having a lot of cavalry. And the destroyers are only good against infantry. I mean, they don't take extra damage from cavalry, but they're not like a hard counter to those units either. And the Arcus, of course, only good against infantry. The cavalry is very, very good against the Arcus. So, losing a lot, so I'm like, I need to produce more units. Give me more units. Idle military here. Sad face. Look at all these docks. Crazy. Idle Terma, doing nothing. Makes me very sad. Go harass this. Harass the market, sir. But there's a lot going on. Easy to miss things. Use a chaos here just to try to help me out. It's going to be somewhat effective. I should be saving it for his later age myth units. It's not the best use, but it's okay. It's going to help me stabilize a bit. Not that it's super necessary. These siege breams are going to be taking a lot of damage. Just not the best use of them. But it's fine because he doesn't have towers up yet. But once he puts the towers down, it's kind of going to shut that down really quick. That's still idle. I wonder when I cycle through my military and remember to do that. So this is good. But here's the thing. I don't have a way to bust through this, right? I'm floating a ton of resources. I mean, not really a ton now, but a fair, decent amount of resources. So I could just be making a ton of destroyers, but better instead to think about aging up to the next age. Now I'm spending a lot of my resources good. I'm starting to get the bronze mail, bronze shields, very nice. The ships, I think, are costing the most amount of resources here. Let me see. No, not a lot. I mean, 100 wood, basically 100 gold. Why are these so expensive? 80, 40. I mean, it's not nothing. I think canceling the production on those is a good idea. I finally cycled through and picked up the idle units. That's good. Use the shockwave to save my citizen. I don't know if that was the best use. He could have got away maybe to the watchtower. But that's fine. That's fine. Sending these units as a separate control group just to help clean this up. Yes, losing more units under needless guard tower and citadel fire. I love it. I love it. Hurting for gold. I got some idle units, I believe. They're migrating to the next gold mine. Excellent. Yeah, so now I'm going to be wanting to think about going to the next age because destroyers are good against buildings, for sure. They get, what is their... I don't know what their bonus is versus buildings, but they do get bonus damage versus buildings. But you know what else gets bonus damage against buildings? Those damn fire-breathing siege engines. And that's what I want. Does Ra just age up? No, he didn't age up. So yeah, now I'm thinking about going to the Mythic Age to get some better siege weaponry to start to push this and use the Tartarian Gate to put down, maybe on the opposite side, to shut down some of his military buildings and just cause some chaos over here. More idle military makes me very sad. But there's just like, with the Navy and the military, this constant little fighting right here, and then managing my economy, it's just like a lot. So I'm going to lose this damn citizen. This is super annoying, and I'm going to bring my control group down here to clean this up. I know it's just 2 fucking units, but super fucking annoying. So I'm not really thinking about advancing to the next age to focus on a win condition. I'm just trying to kind of get all the different things into place, like the economic upgrades, military upgrades. Now I'm floating some good resources, so now I'm going to be thinking about going to the next age. But I should just thrown a market down right here, done that ages ago. No pun intended. And then and then made another market up here, which I'm going to... This is going to be my first market. Terrible idea. I should have built the first one here just to age up immediately, but I'm going to build the second one up here, or the first one up here that should be the second one, to then start a trade route to this town center. All this is super delayed. If I would have aged up to the Mythic Age, I could just focus on building those fire engines. Fire siphons, that's what they're really called. And getting up the Tartarian Gate much, much sooner. I wouldn't have to fucking fight over here. Wouldn't have to focus on this at all because it would be a game-ending move. So something to keep in mind in the future. Try to get to Mythic as fast as possible. Yeah, losing more. 4 Hero Murmillo. So much resources. Just lost. Makes me sad. Very, very sad. Kind of a longer game, just because I'm not focusing on the win condition. I do clean up that little harassment force. I'm starting to throw up some walls to prevent this because it's super annoying. I leave this open for a long time, which is a big mistake. I should have just focused on walling everything off while I was there. Look how much resources I'm floating. Oh my god. Oh my god. Insane. I can't believe it. Crazy. Starting to build more of those ships. Heavy beams and siege beams on this location. So, I'm just going to fast forward now. How do I do this? Play fast, there we go. Let's just fast forward. Because it's a lot of the same. Not a whole lot's going on besides just this. Letting things die needlessly under town center fire and guard tower fire. Losing a lot more now because guard towers, does it say where it's at? No, it doesn't. Guard towers and migdols are fucking amazing against ships. Do tons of damage. So, losing a lot there. Eventually I'm going to cut production to that because I realize it's really not that important. Now starting to age up through Hecate. Losing a lot here. Now move some military units up to this area here to deny his gold mine. Finally wall off the rest of this, which is awesome. Moving my citizens over here to get this gold mine. Starting to build some satyrs because they're much stronger. I'm going to take a Arcus here in a second. Where's the Arcus? Should be coming over here. Getting the champion infantry, champion archer upgrades. Losing more units needlessly. Love it. Where's the Arcus? Come on, show me the Arcus. Look how long it takes me to put this Tartarian gate down. Look how long it takes me. There's the Arcus. There we go. Here he comes. Boom, right there. Disrupting the trade route, killing his temple, killing a military building, putting pressure on this area. Nice. Now he's starting to come out over here with archer ships, military. Just super annoying. I'm building, I think, from one or none. Okay, no more siege beams. I'm realizing this is just a lost fucking cause and it doesn't matter. What really matters is pressure from the front. All I really need to do is defend my fishing ships, which is some food economy. That's it. That's all that's really important. Put some farms down to help supplement my income just because my food's so fucking low. And I'm going to put more and more wood citizens onto that wood income. I started getting my trade route going with llama caravans. Let's see how much that is. 44. Not the best, but, you know, it's something. I wonder if you can boost that up with the town center upgrades. Is that what that does? Reduces the cost of buying or selling resources at the market. So if I get ambassadors, reduce tribute penalties. Tribute the amount of gold you have to pay the market when you drop it off, or when you pick it up, I guess. I think that's what that does. Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me. So I'm assuming when the llama picks up from the town center, it gives a tribute gold-wise. So basically that upgrade, if I'm assuming this is right, allows you to upgrade the amount of gold you're going to get. So I need to focus on getting that in the future. So I want to be building more destroyers, some Carntarius, excuse me. But now I'm going to be focusing on getting some fire siphons out. Look how fast, okay. Look how fucking quickly the game changes. Once this first fire siphon comes out, okay, I queue up two total. Other one's going to take a while to spawn just because I have so many of my military piled up. Not doing a great job at harassing, but I've kind of shut down this area. I should be putting pressure on this gold mine and putting pressure on this gold mine. I don't do that, but that's what I should be doing. Maybe throwing up some watchtowers, putting a couple Arcus on each side, whatever. But now check it out. I'm also getting Titan Gate. Not necessary. This is gonna be enough. Look at this. Pushing in. Come on. Whoa, what the fuck happened? Come on. Roll up there. Come on, buddy. Get in there. You got this. Getting the Iron Mail. Burning pitch upgrades. This could have happened ages ago. Look how much resources I'm floating. This could have happened fucking yesterday. This could have happened 5 months from now. Okay, in the past. 5 months ago. Could have had these upgrades. But it's alright. We're learning. We're getting better at the game. Doing good, Dante. You're doing good. Now look. First goal, shut down the watchtowers. Second goal, gun down this fucking citadel. And I am gonna destroy my own Tartarian gate once this citadel goes down, just to make it so I'm not fighting fucking Tartarian spawn the whole time. Look at this. And with burning pitch, does it tell me how much bonus damage that gives me? It doesn't, but it does give me more damage versus buildings. So that's also gonna help just rip this fucking citadel down. One fire siphon. And now we're just destroying this thing. Titan Gate goes down. I'm also going to throw up the palace right here in a second. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. Where's the palace? There we go. There's the palace. All right, boom. Citadel down. Completely different game now. Boom. Coming up here, just take out all the guard towers. Kill the temple. Start destroying the houses. Population cap them. But this game went on way longer than it needed to. Because I'm floating, like, so many fucking resources. So many resources. I did get the building upgrades to make this a lot stronger. We have Architect. And isn't there another upgrade? What is the other upgrade? Masons. There we go. Masons and then Architects. And that's just for the town centers. But completely different game. If I would have spent those resources to get to the Mythic Age and prioritize that, I would now have the siege. Like this, what's happening right now, it's just a small force. But the one fire siphon just helping a ton. This small force could have knocked down the door of my opponent ages ago. Ages ago. So long ago this could be happening. But because I was focusing on trying to shut this down, which is not a big priority, this is just drawing out the game. I'm not spending my resources, just drawing out the game. Running my military into his fucking town center, just drawing out the game, when I should just be trying to lock down his gold mines, which is a win condition in and of itself, and then focusing on going to the Mythic Age to get the siege, to then put some real fucking pressure onto his military. Onto his base. Excuse me, not his military, onto his base.
Scopus?
And let's just speed this up as well. Gonna just destroy all this. Towers down, take some houses down. Coming down here. Take the Migdol down. I'm gonna kill my Tartarian gate in a second. There we go. And that's it. He surrenders. Once the Tartarians destroyed his settlement here. I didn't even need to do that. So there we go. To recap, big lessons, things to work on in your game. Number one, the most important thing is be going to the end game, be focusing on the win condition, and anything else that is taking you away from that, that is what you need to be working on cutting from your game, because it's going to make you win more matches and give your opponent less of an out to come back on top, right? Well, I'm spending all this time, the game's just drawing out. Like, so much time wasted that didn't really need to be wasted, you know? So the first thing is focus on the win condition. Harass his economy, deny his gold mines, starve him. That's like the passive win condition. Starve him of resources. And then the overarching main win condition that you're going to be striving for is, how do I age up as quickly as fucking possible? Because remember, you age up, you have god powers, much better than his, that inflict a shit ton more damage. Amazing. Super fucking helpful. Can turn the tide of a battle. You also have access to better military units, right? You focus on aging up to the heroic age, boom. Now you have access to palaces. You go into Arcus destroyers, very, very effective compilation. Getting access to better military and economic upgrades. When you're floating those resources, those could be going into better upgrades, which you're able to get if you're aging up. And then once you're in the heroic age, it's not just like, okay, now let's fight here for fucking 15 weeks. Then it's like, no. Now, how do we get to the mythic age? Mark it down immediately in your base, market, instant market, boom, if you can afford it, right? Assuming you're doing all this correctly, you have like no resources because it's all going into military upgrades. But let's say you do have the resources. And even if you don't, making it like, you know, the main fucking thing you're focusing on as soon as possible. Market goes down, bam. Now you're saving up the resources or selling off excess resources to get the resources to go into the mythic age. Now you're in the fucking mythic age. Significant advantage. Like, there should not be, unless it's just a close battle and you just don't have the spare resources to do it, you know, you should be stuck in these ages. You should be trying to get that advantage. You should be trying to age up as quickly as possible to get those significant advantages of better upgrades, better units and a greater variety of units, and more god powers, better god powers. Doing that would have allowed me to do what I just did so long ago. This game could have been ended so long ago. Okay, so focus on the main win condition, which is siege. Getting the siege weapons to steamroll your opponent's buildings. And number 2, passively starving them of resources. That's the big lesson from this game, and that's what I'm going to be playing in my future games against AI and as well as, you know, real life opponents. Very exciting, very exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching this match. I really appreciate you being here. I hope it was entertaining and informative if you're a newer player like me. Hope this has helped you improve your game simply by watching, and I hope these lessons also stick with you so when you go play against other people or the computer, or you decide to pick up this Antisthenes mod and playing against these, you know, upgraded AI, you will remember this and it will help you become a better player. Super excited for Retold. Can't wait to see you guys on the virtual battlefield there. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And if you would like to support me in making these videos for you, tap the link in the description to become a patron. And there's a bunch of different tiered options available for you at different price points. Pick one that works best for you. They come with a lot of different goodies, like private Discord VIP tables, as well as build order graphics. Now, the build order graphics, I'll tell you a little bit about those real quick. If you, any tier patron package gets you these build order graphics, and currently, obviously, they're just for Age of Mythology Extended Edition. And what are the build order graphics? So you're going to tell me your main god that you play, that you're trying to really get good at competitively, let's say. For me, that's Oranos. Maybe for you, it's, like we saw in this match here, it's Ra. I'm going to give you 3 really good build orders for that god. One of the build orders is going to be for a water map, just like this one. One of them is going to be like a standard, style of play for like hunt, decently, good hunt. And another one of them is going to be more of a lower hunt option. So high hunt and then low hunt, or, no hunt option. And you're going to get those as a result of subscribing to the Patreon. When Retold comes out, I'm going to switch those over to Retold build orders so that you'll have fancy little graphics to use on your phone while you're playing the game. You can just have your phone next to you and be following that build order in the beginning phases to get the most out of your gameplay. So if you'd like to take advantage of that And if you'd like to support the channel and me making these videos for you, tap the link in the description, become a patron. For everybody else, thank you so much for watching this video. And of course, gigantic big shout out to my current patrons. I fucking love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. You're amazing. I love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.